Yo, what is up YouTube? It's Super Electivire here and welcome to summer. Sorry I haven't really been uploading too much, I've got finals, concerts, you name it, I got tons of stuff going on, but it's all been part of the fact that I've been working on this project that you guys are watching right now. But today is the first day of summer for me. Might not be for your other people in other states, countries, wherever, other regions, but summer is awesome. Here in California, you get to look outside and see just how cloudy the weather is, put on a jacket, summer. That's the definition of summer here. But anyways, in commemoration of summer, I will be bringing you guys something new. A Pokemon theory. And just a quick disclaimer, if somebody else has posted anything related to this, it's purely coincidental. I have not really looked to check to see if anybody actually has, but I thought I might as well just put this here just in case. Also, you might want to watch till the end of the video. So, we all know who Snorlax is. Snorlax is that one annoying Pokemon that blocks the road towards your victory at the Pokémon League. Trainers from Generations 1 all the way through 6 often must make a completely unnecessary trip towards some distant location to try to discover a Pokeflute. In fact, it's so notorious for its gluttony that Pokemon's sweet version, the ROM hack involving food, uses not one, but two Snorlaxes as its mascots. First off, let's take a look at some Pokédex entries. Pokemon Red from Generation 1 and its counterpart remake, Leaf Green, state: very lazy, just eats and sleeps. As its rotund bulk builds, it becomes steadily more slothful. In addition, Pokemon Red's remake, Fire Red, coupled with Pokemon X, both state: it is not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. When it is done eating, it goes promptly to sleep. So, today's theory will answer the question, why does Snorlax have to eat so much if it just sleeps there and does nothing? Now I know what you guys are thinking. Dude, it's fat. What else is it supposed to do? Done. Solved. Theory. Demolished. Whatever. Well, what if we added some more details to the question? Well, let's use some scientific evidence to find out. I should probably explain a little bit further before we begin with our scientific evidence. So, let's take a step into ecology. Here is a pyramid that shows energy transfer, and it's generally considered as the best way to express the flow of energy, and here's why. Whenever one organism eats another, so for example, if your mom tells you to eat maybe some green beans, then you'll get 10% of the energy that the green beans had in them. So you'll get 10% of the green bean's energy by eating it. Now let's just say that a wild Tropius is gathering energy from the sun with its move synthesis. Then a Starly finds a Tropius and wants to eat some food. So the Starly is going to go ahead and eat the Tropius' fruit that it grows on its neck, which results in a transfer of energy from the Tropius' fruit to the Starly. Assuming the Tropius got 50% of its health from the sun, the Starly would get 10% of that. So therefore, the Starly would get only about 5% health just by consuming maybe some of its fruits. So, to make this simpler, I think it would be a bit easier to understand if the Tropius gains 1000% of its health from one synthesis. Maybe you can just argue that maybe the energy and health from all the time it has used synthesis in its life have slowly compiled up energy in the fruits. Either way, let's just assume it has 1000% of its health. And health will be representing the energy. So, when the Starly eats it, the Starly will get about 10% of the energy, so the Starly will end up with about 100% health, which is 10% of 1000. Pretty good, don't you think? But wait, there's more. Let's say you trade the 5IV Battle Ready Starly to your friend Super Electivire. If you want to go ahead, post in the comment section below with your friend code. I'll gladly take that off your hands. But anyways, back to the point. Let's say I decide to clone the Starly, but the cloning process fails and somehow I end up with maybe like a food version of Starly or something. I don't know, I'm just going to throw something out there. But don't worry, the original won't be touched. I'm just going to go ahead and feed the inanimate Starly to maybe an Ekans, and the Ekans will get 10% of that 100% energy that was cloned from the Starly. It will regain 10% health, assuming that you do that calculation. Hey, hang on a second. We have already just gone from 1000% HP to 10% HP in just 2 transfers of energy. That's quite a bit, don't you think? As a result, organisms who are higher up in the energy transfer pyramid are required to consume more in order to stay alive. Now, let's take a look at Snorlax. Snorlax is about 6'11". The anime has shown that certain Pokemon have varying heights, but we'll just assume by its Pokédex entries that it is 6'11". Now, that means it's taller than most grown men. I'm not gonna calculate, this is just the average, okay? No basketball players or anything like that. In addition, it weighs about 1,014.1 pounds, which is equal to about 460 kilograms. That is insane. It's no wonder that Snorlax must eat over 880 pounds of food each day. Each time energy is transferred, the organism is classified as something different. So, after the producers, which are basically the plants, they are labeled primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, quaternary consumer, so on. Thus, at the top, they must eat the most because they receive very minute amounts of energy. As a result, they must eat many more pounds of food than the other organisms in the same ecosystem. Also, don't forget about the fact that when you're on the higher food chain, then that means that basically there's going to be less of you because there's not enough food to sustain everybody. And that's why there are not that many Snorlaxes that are around in the Pokemon universe. So, it is very plausible that Snorlax could be a quaternary consumer or something even higher. So there you have it, guys. Snorlax must eat a ton of food in order to build enough energy to live. However, scavenging for about 880 pounds every day is pretty difficult. So, in addition to this theory means that Snorlax must be a carnivore as well. What do you think it eats? Pokemon? Animals? Carnivorous plants? Who knows? Put your thoughts in the comments below. Either way, the constant struggle between finding enough food, burning the food off, and sleeping after consuming too much food is a very tiring cycle that Snorlax repeats millions of times throughout its life. No wonder it uses rest so often. From the data from Generation 1 to the recently collected Generation 6 data, we can conclude that the view towards Snorlax has to be changed. It does so much work. Using our scientific evidence, we can assume that maybe it's not as lazy as we thought. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. This was a really cool idea to do, and I'm not sure if I really want to make any more of these. I did name it Pokemon Theories number 1, but that doesn't necessarily confirm anything. What would be really cool is for you guys to post all your thoughts about this and any other topics really in the comment section below to show me your opinions and thoughts. Please leave a like and subscribe to show support for this new style of videos and for my channel as a whole. So once again, thank you to all of you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. See you guys later. Guys, remember when I said this? Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's Super Electivire here, and welcome to summer. Sorry I haven't really been uploading too much. You know, I've got finals, concerts, you name it. I got tons of stuff going on. Well, I recorded this in May, so that was before I took my finals. So, wish me luck, I guess.